When the sun rises a little later every morning, when the leaves change color and the morning dew freezes, then autumn will soon be at our door, with cold breath and bright red cheeks. Maybe we don't want to let him in, old Mr. Autumn. Maybe we just want to lock him out, him and his coldness. Maybe we have already been so afraid of him all summer long and feared for every ray of sunshine on our skin that it could be the last. But fear not, my friends. There are so many reasons to love the cold. In this video, I will tell you some of mine. Hi everybody, hello everybody. I'm having some tea again with you. Welcome to my channel. Yeah, it's early October here in southern Sweden, here in Småland. And it's finally getting colder. It's so nice. Everything is looking like autumn, winter are on their way, and yes, it's finally getting colder. There are so many reasons why I'm so happy about the cold season, the colder season here in Sweden. The warmth of the summer days is gone. If you think that nothing is fun in autumn and winter, think again. Change is fun. Every month is different and new and has its own unique characteristics that the other months of the year just don't have. Just think of the many lights in December. The starry cold nights in November. And of course, the many beautiful colorful leaves in October. Oh, this is hot. I didn't think I would ever come to love the cold here in Sweden. This is something new for me. I didn't used to like the cold. I was somebody who was always cold before. I've lived in Germany, in Canada, in Argentina, in Scotland, in New Zealand, and I was cold so often in my life. But now, here in Sweden, maybe the coldest country of them all, I am not anymore. I don't have cold hands anymore. I don't have cold feet. I go swimming in the lake in autumn and winter. Sweden changed me. Something here made me different. I want to tell you about some of the things that I like so much about the cold here, especially here in Sweden. One thing I enjoy so much about the cold is that you can finally wear your hats and scarves and gloves. And when you go outside wearing a nice hat, a nice pair of gloves, a nice scarf, you feel so automatically so protected, so wrapped in soft, nice, protecting things. I love that. The colder days often bring a lot of fog, foggy mornings, foggy evenings. And isn't that just cozy and wonderful to look at? A nice foggy day, a bit spooky now in October. I enjoy that so much. When it gets colder, you can, if you want, spend more time inside. I think during the summer you always feel the need to go outside, or I always feel the need to go outside more. But in autumn and winter you are allowed to stay inside. You can finally enjoy all the things you can best do inside, like for example crocheting, knitting, reading, making music, all that nice cozy stuff. brings a new reason for me to have been looking forward to the cold, because I wanted to harvest some things that are sweeter and better after the first frost. And that's what I did in the last couple of days, finally. Did you know that you can eat rowan berries? The fruits of the rowan tree, that's what the small red berries are called, are not poisonous, but very bitter. After the frost, they suddenly become much sweeter. Then you can make wonderful jam, jelly, or liquor out of them. In Norway, our neighboring country, rowan berry jam is often eaten with meat, like lingonberry jam here in Sweden. But autumn doesn't just bring us rowan berries. At the harvest market, there are pumpkins and bright autumn flowers. Autumn and winter are soup seasons. It's finally time for enjoying warm meals all day long. You can now eat hearty or sweet meals how often you like, and you can eat and enjoy some soups. They warm you up real good in the wintertime and autumn time. Tomato soup is one of my favorite soups, and I would like to share with you a very simple recipe from Småland that tastes really amazing. Made from simple and inexpensive ingredients, you can puree the soup or not and garnish it with garlic creme fraiche. First, you have to fry onions and garlic in a pan. I just used dried onion and garlic powder. Add a can of tomatoes and half a liter of water with stock powder. You can season the soup with herbs, salt and pepper depending on your taste. For the topping, I mix creme fraiche with garlic, which is very, very tasty. Now the best part goes into the soup: 1 or 2 cans of beans in tomato sauce. And if you want, fresh basil leaves. Now your Swedish tomato soup is ready. Simba is always a very cuddly dog, but in winter and autumn, his cuddliness grows to a next level or a higher level. I cannot sit down anywhere, take a blanket and not cuddle with him. He will always come cuddle with me. And that's so nice. That's so nice. In summer, he sometimes likes to be on the lookout more. In autumn and winter, it's cuddle time, cozy time, blanket time. So cute. I often have headaches and migraines sometimes, and luckily the cold season helps with that too. because, cold always has helped me ease the pain, and I enjoy that a lot. I just have to go outside when I have a migraine, and I always feel better right afterwards. Some new friends I've made here in Sweden are birds. Since I moved here, I enjoy feeding the birds, watching the birds from my window. And in the summertime, they often vanish. I guess they go for food hunting or food foraging in the forest or somewhere else. In autumn, they finally come back, and I finally can feed them again, and I finally can see them right from my kitchen window, and that's so nice too. With colder days often comes more darkness, and in the darkness you can see the stars better. You can dream, you can fantasize, you can live in your own head a bit more. I love that about the cold, dark season. In autumn and winter you get to light your fires as often as you want. You can light a fire in your house if you have a fireplace, and that's some kind of warmth you only get from a fire. And it's finally the time for that too. And last but really not least, I enjoy swimming in the cold season so much more than in the warmer seasons. This was my first swim for autumn this year. It is refreshing in a way that if you have never swum in a cold lake or in the cold ocean before, you couldn't imagine. I think it's something you have to try. Maybe you would like it. I love it. I love swimming in this cold Swedish winter lakes. In winter, I enjoy ice bathing. It's great. These were some of the reasons why I love the cold, maybe why I have grown to love the cold here in Sweden. And I really hope that you, maybe this autumn, maybe this winter, you can make some nice experiences with the cold. Maybe you can discover the beautiful side of the cold seasons, of the cold half of the year. I wish you wonderful, wonderful days this autumn. I wish you warmth if you want warmth. I wish you all the cold if you want to experience the crispy cold days like I do. And I hope to see you next time. I'll see you very soon. Have a nice day. Bye.